Welcome to Cohen and Kerr. It is election time, and we are doing a special show with our debate of the candidates for the Board of Supervisor in Stafford County in the Aquia District. If you're in the northeast corner of Stafford, that's generally the Aquia District, and so we are very fortunate today to have a debate between the three candidates. They are Sharon Foley, who's the independent, Yolanda Roussel, who is the Democrat, and Cindy Shelton, who's the Republican. Joining me asking questions, we are very fortunate to have from the Freelance Star, Amanda Visananzo, and she is going to be asking questions as we go forward, and co-host of the show, David Kerr, will be doing the timekeeping. And so welcome, and we will start with opening statements. By luck of the draw, Ms. Roussel, you have the first opening statement for 2 minutes.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Let me first thank you for the opportunity to speak to our community regarding the issues that most impact all of us in the Aquia District, the issues that helped me make my decision on entering the race. I have spoken with so many people whose common appeal has been three questions. What can you do to help take care of the Aquia Town Center? 11 years ago, it was a vibrant and convenient shopping center, and the community enjoyed going there. It's now stripped. As we were handed an unfulfilled promise of a high-end shopping center. Recently, our only source of entertainment, this movie theater, has been reduced to rubble. What about the congestion on the stretch of I-95 and our local roads? You know, there are times when something as simple as a car sitting on the side of the road on 95 can cause the flow of traffic to back up onto Route 1, Garrisonville Road, and into our neighborhoods. 6:30 in the morning, you can't get out of the neighborhood. That's unacceptable. The third question I'll get is, what's going on with the school system? There are deep concerns regarding the exodus of our faculty and staff. Our bus drivers are included in this dilemma as well. They face a lack of support from so many fronts. The Board of Supervisors and the school board must work out a way to reconcile their differences. Another extremely important issue is the growth of our community. According to the Stafford County Comp Plan, our county's population is projected to increase by 41,000 people in the year 2030. That's significant. However, if we start soon with the input of the community, proper planning, and improvement of infrastructure, we can be ready for 2030.
Thank you very much. And now, Ms. Foley.
Thank you. I also appreciate the opportunity to be here this afternoon and talk about the future of Stafford County. When people ask why am I running for Board of Supervisors, it's because I believe in active citizenship. I've lived here since 2004. I've been actively engaged in local government since then. I've been to meetings, I've read minutes, I've examined budgets, I've talked before the boards, I've talked at town halls, I've even talked in front of a circuit court judge about decisions being made by Stafford County government. I've talked a lot, but I don't feel like I've really been listened to by elected officials. But there's nothing to make an elected official listen to us. So I'm running for supervisor because I believe it's time to put my words into action. I want the citizens of Stafford County to be listened to. I'm an independent candidate because I believe that we need to balance decisions and so that we are sure that the needs of all voices in Stafford County are being heard, not just particular people from particular communities. Stafford's a dynamic county with a history that precedes the colonization of America by Europeans. It includes a diverse community made up of people with roots that go many generations and transplants who arrived here like me with a military moving van. Stafford has a rural history with approximately 1/3 of all land still being defined as agriculture and forestry. In fact, in 2015, 25% of our land was designated residential. So why have I been sitting in a traffic jam for the last 5 years? A review of the land use map in the County Comprehensive Plan shows a community that reflects both our rural neighbors to the southeast as well as the very populated neighborhood counties to the north. We are a partly rural community with a very Northern Virginia problems. Our infrastructure, our roads, our school, public safety, other services, they suffer while rezoning applications are approved by the board, while budget requests are not fulfilled, and why ineffective road improvement plans are started and they don't do anything to fix the traffic. It's time for Stafford to take a deep breath, to slow down. We need to re-examine the comprehensive plan. We need to build schools now, and we need to bring jobs so that we get off of this highway and we can work within Stafford County.
Thank you, Ms. Fuller. And now Ms. Shelton.
Hi. I, too, am really glad that I am given an opportunity to come here. And my 23 years in the Air Force has given me an immense amount of experience. As an active duty member, I was blessed with having an autistic son and forced at one point to commit him into a facility. But the Commonwealth of Virginia has not allowed me to transfer my DoD dependent into the state of Virginia. So since that happened, I have been working very hard down with Richmond, understanding all that bureaucracy to try to resolve this problem, not just for me, but for other people. If you guys don't know this, we have a huge avalanche of special needs people that are coming through our school system, and we're not prepared for that. And I'm really, really, really tired of having people make decisions and putting priorities in place that aren't helping our children, and they're not the priorities that we need. For example, go to Indian Point. Indian Point, you know what their priority is? They don't have basic internet. No, we talked about the Aquia Town Center. We've definitely talked about congestion. We don't have places to walk. We're forced into driving, which just adds to those congestion. I'm just done with that. I'm just really concerned that maybe, and I don't know if this is true, but maybe Stafford County is so financially obligated or over-obligated that they can't address our highest priorities. Well, that's my expertise. I do finance, budget, project management. I mean, all of that, planning, execution, that is my expertise. And I really believe that God brought me here today because I can bring that to bear for Stafford County. And one of the pieces that I'm going to do, because I don't know the answers, but when I find out what they are, I'm going to make sure that you do. And I haven't been waiting until this election is over to find out what that is. I've been meeting with VDOT engineers. I've met with the Commissioner of Revenue. I've met with the Treasurer. I've met with people on the Board of Supervisors. I've met with county officials. I've met with the guys that are even working down at the sewage plant. But most of all, I'm meeting with everyone. And so don't let people divide us. Let's do this.
All right, and you've met the three candidates, so we're going to do one of our priorities and take a quick break. Come back for some questions being offered to the candidates. So come back to Cohen and Kerr.